Yo, what's going on, my VVOGs, my Omi homies, my fellow master collectors, and everybody else on YouTube? It's your bromie, the Gale, back at it again with another VV video. Let's go. So, VV is currently experiencing its largest bull run to date since the launch of the app, and everything is pumping just about, and things are going crazy over here. So in this video, I just wanted to talk to you guys about what I'm looking to do, my strategy, and possible options for me and stuff like that. I just want to freestyle it, so let's just get into it. Okay, so like I like to do every time I go into the market, I like to take a look at the Todd McFarlane Batman. He's kind of like the Bitcoin, right? Like when I look at him, if I see his price, I kind of know what's happening in the market. So he's at 9.1K, all-time high. We got some OGs, the Mario Karters and Franelations. Shout out to those guys. But yeah, so I have two. I'm not touching these. These, I've learned my lesson. I'm not touching Todd. That's my OG piece. But let's take a look at the Jim Lee Joker. He touched the all-time high of 2.1, 2.2K today, and this is still an all-time high, 1.7K. So if we dive in deeper, you'll notice that I have three, and the reason for me getting three was because I knew that I was going to want to have one for a long time, but I also knew that I was going to want to sell one at some point. So I could sell right now, this being an all-time high, and I purchased this from the store, so it would be a great move if I sold, but I think it's still too soon, so I'm not going to sell it because I don't absolutely need to. But if let's say they drop Dragon Ball Z or something, then I might consider selling one. If I sold one, let's say I did sell one tonight, I would hold the remaining two for a much longer period until I really needed to sell off again. So that's the reason for getting three of Jim Lee Joker. So if we go to Harley Quinn, same situation. She touched all-time highs today too at 1.1K, and I also have three of her for the same reasons. So I could let one go if I needed to. Let's say they drop Pokemon next week or something. I would probably let one, maybe even two of these go, because I understand the importance of Pokemon. But since we don't have any pertinent drops, I am able to hold these for longer so they can appreciate even longer. So let's take a look at the Brian Bolin Penguin. Another all-time high, 1.3K. So I only have one of him. That means I'm kind of stuck. I like this penguin. He's the only one out of the black and white series, so I'm not touching him. I should have got two. I had plenty of opportunities, but since I didn't, I'm stuck with him, and I like him. I mean, I don't mean to say I'm stuck with him, but I can't do anything with him because I'm forced to keep him. I can't sell him because I won't have him anymore. So that's that. So let's get out of here. Let's go to Decon. So I want to take a look at the Creeping Darrow. I bought him because I like him. He recently pumped to what you see now because Jermaine Rogers just announced that he's going to have another drop. So that's going to be I don't think they're connected in any way other than it being created by the same artist. So it'll look nice in the showroom when you put them together, but other than that, there's no real reason for the Creeping Darrow to pump based off of a new drop, but it is what it is. But I'm keeping this. I could sell him for some gems, but I'm keeping him because I actually like him, and I got my number 2, 312. So I'm gonna keep him. Unless I really needed some liquidity, if push came to shove, I would sell him, but that situation hasn't arrived yet. But I do like the Creeping Darrow. There's only 1111 editions, right? So I think this is going to be a flex piece, and then hopefully we get some airdrops from Jermaine Rogers. That would be cool too. But yeah, this is a piece I'm holding. So not everything is all about the money. I do like the Creeping Darrow. I don't expect it to appreciate, and I don't really care because I'm going to hold them regardless. So that's the collector in me right there. Let's see what else. Okay, so if you look at my recent purchases, my most recent purchases, you'll notice that I basically I completed the Mermacorno Series 2 set for 2 reasons. One, because I like Tokidoki. Veve has made me a Tokidoki fan. Yeah, so I felt the need to complete this set. And then the Master Collector points. You know, sets with over like six characters to complete the set or above, they get like 6 points or whatever. So this is gonna help me collect daily points. And if you look at my mint editions, I'm trying to do something interesting here. So I got 315, 313, 312, 315, 315, 312, 325. So if any of you guys out there have 312 or 315, let me know. Maybe we could do a trade or a switch or something like that. Preferably, I like to complete the 315 set, but if I can't, then I'm trying to stay within the 312, 310, 311 range. That's just a little fun project that I'm doing. So if you guys could help me out there, I'd be greatly appreciated. But yeah, I'm completing these Tokidoki sets. I want to be a Tokidoki master. So let's go take a look at it real quick. If we scroll all the way down, you will see that I have all the Tokidoki sets so far. Tokidoki was the first brand IP to partner with Veve, I think. So I do expect possible airdrops in the future. And if not, I just want to complete all the Tokidoki unicornos and Mermacornos. So that's just what I'm doing here. So, yeah, what else? Let's see. Okay, so when it comes to comics, there's a few that I'm not touching. I'm not touching any comics in this set anymore. As you can see, it has a floor of 384. It touched 420 today. Like, this is a grail, obviously. I think even I am underestimating this piece. You see these current prices, and this is nothing compared to what it's going to be. I think even the common is going to touch 1,000 before too long. So yeah, I'm done touching these pieces. I sold a few maybe two to 3 weeks ago. Even though I know I shouldn't have, I still did. But I got enough. I'm holding these. I'm not touching them anymore. Same with SpiderMan 1. 162 for the floor. I'm not touching any more Spider-Man. And Fantastic Four 1. I am not touching that one. It has a floor of 160. So yeah, I'm not touching my grails, and at the same time, I'm trying to accumulate more cheap ones, more sleepers under the radar ones like this one. I've been stacking Uncanny X-Men 129. I've been getting all 4 digits and stuff. So, still looking for comic sleepers because we don't have a lot of comic people in the app yet, like comic collectors that were collecting before Veve. So once they come, I think comics will boom. So I'm still looking at undervalued comics when I do come across them. And yeah, I think that's it for the comics. Okay, so when I'm not in the Veve app, I'm usually spending my time in Twitter Spaces. This is what it looks like. This right here is the back of the class. They do a Twitter Space every Thursday. Shout out to Emoji Gamma, True, and the gang, Lenny. So yeah, this is Spaces, and you can find that right here in the middle tab, right there. So I'm usually hopping into Twitter Spaces, getting all that free game. There's usually one going on for Veve 24/7 around the clock, and there's a lot of good info that is shared by veterans who have been doing this for a minute. So that's what I like to do when I'm not on the Veve app. And yeah, so I recently got airdropped this Yucky Charmer Gold for completing the Ron English set. So if we take a look at the edition sizes, there's only 666, and the floor price is currently $18.60. So when I first got this, I listed it instantly for like 2,000 gems, but then I got to thinking, and I'm like, how often do we get airdropped anything from Veve? and a golden statue with less than 700 editions. I'm like, what am I doing? Let me just hold this. It's the Yucky Charmer. It's pretty cool. It's fitting. Leprechauns and rainbows and pots of gold, and it's a golden leprechaun. So I think I'm gonna keep it. And maybe once Immutable X comes out and once we can get interoperability, who knows, right? But at any rate, there's only 600 in the world of this particular NFT. So I think we are underestimating these low edition sizes, and I don't want to sell too early. Let's take a look at another one real quick that I'm not gonna sell unless I absolutely need to. Ben Riley SpiderMan currently has a floor of 15.2k, and I think that's still too cheap. So if we'll take a look at him, there's only 616 editions, and this is a Spider-Man. This is the world's scarcest NFT Spider-Man. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep this long term. I'm not touching it. This is gonna be a flex piece, and I'm all about that flex life, especially when it comes to NFTs. There's only 600 people who can say they have this maximum. So yeah, this is one I'm not touching, because this could touch 25k, 50k, probably in a few months, if not sooner. Ben Riley, not too many people know about him unless you read the comics, and I think he might be seeing the Marvel Cinematic Universe, whether it's through Disney Plus or through the movies. But yeah, definitely not touching this one. I might be able to trade him for a Pikachu down the line, or a Charizard, who knows. But yeah, you just gotta sometimes have some foresight and understand how early we are to this thing right now. And yeah, if you don't have to, try not to touch your super rare items. Let's take a look at the Powerpuff Girls real quick. Bubbles, 6.3k right now, and there's only 600 editions of her as well. I'm not touching my Bubbles because not too many people are going to be able to say that they have all three Powerpuff Girls. So I kind of take pride in saying that I can. That's going to be a flex piece as well. And if we're talking about renting NFTs, and if let's say the Powerpuff Girls can be played in the game, I'm definitely going to be making some money off of Bubbles, because not everybody's, only 600 people in the world is going to be able to have her. So you got to start thinking like that. You got to have some foresight with this. And yeah, so I'm not touching my super rare pieces at all, even if they go up to like 50k, because we're so early in the game. I would hate to have regrets, well, yeah. And one more thing about sets and stuff. So you see I have 42. I joined the app March 12th, 2021. So I got into this thing early, right? So when I say that I don't care about collecting sets, it's because of my specific situation. I'm kind of grandfathered into to a degree. Like, I paid my dues. I was an early trailblazer in this game. So like I have the luxury of not. I don't have to care about sets anymore. I'm at a point where like I can collect what I like and pick and choose a few pieces from any given set, and call it a day. While newer people, they might care about collecting sets because they're new, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But as you learn and grow in this game, you're gonna start to realize that having sets isn't everything. The master collector points isn't everything. Do you want to make money, or do you want to collect what you like? Do you want to do a little bit of both? So you really just got to figure that out for yourself. Me, I'm more so I'm trying to get this money right now, because I already got my sets. Like, I'm still a collector. There are certain pieces that I'm not gonna let go, like I just stated earlier in the video. But yeah, I just wanted to say that because I said earlier that I don't care about collecting sets, and I just wanted to tell you guys why. It's because I'm already set. No pun intended. I already have like 40 sets, so I'm good. If I happen to complete a set along the way, then cool. But I'm not gunning for sets anymore. So yeah, that's that. And that's the video, my friends. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. If you learned something or enjoyed the content, feel free to drop a like on the video and consider subscribing for more VV content like this. So hopefully you guys learned something from that. I was just talking out my strategies and what I've been doing and what I'm thinking about doing. It never hurts to hear from somebody else. Like if you could walk a day in somebody else's shoes, you will learn so much. And hopefully that was what you got today, hopefully a little bit. So yeah, I mean the market's pumping and I don't know what to think about it, but I'm loving what I'm seeing. At any rate, it's a preview of what's to come, or an appetizer. The full course is still on its way. So let's just enjoy it. The OGs, shout out to you guys and congratulations, because we kind of earned this moment here. So yeah, with that being said, I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say is financial advice, because I am learning just like you guys. I'm just your friendly neighborhood genius, sharing his thoughts and opinions and documenting his journey on this amazing app known as Veve. So take everything that you hear with a grain of salt, because things could change. And with that being said, thank you guys again for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Until then, peace out and hodl strong, my friends. Later.